What's up guys, it's What's Up Lucy. I'm going to be doing a review of 5 different changing robes. Let's take a look.
For context, I am 5'6" and a size 10. All of these robes are a medium.
Number 1, we have the dry robe. Number 2, we have the change robe. Number 3, we have Salty Earth Brighton robe. Number 4, we have 2 bare feet weatherproof change robe. And number 5, we have the Srf Dry Polar Edition changing robe. Let's get started. The first part of this review will just be an overview. I'll rank which coat I think works the best, and then after that I'll do an in-depth review of each coat. Hope you enjoy and I hope this is helpful.
Coming in at number 5 was the 2 bare feet weatherproof robe. This was $64.99 and scored 3 out of 5 for value, 2 out of 5 for warmth, 2 out of 5 for the extra features, 2 out of 5 for aesthetics and options, and 2 out of 5 for comfort. Overall, scoring 11 out of 25. Coming in at 4th was the Srf Dry Polar Edition at $87.95. This scored 2 out of 5 for value, 3 out of 5 for warmth, 3 out of 5 for extra features, 2 out of 5 for aesthetics and options, and 3 out of 5 for comfort, giving it a final score of 13 out of 25. In 3rd place was the Salty Earth robe at £80. This scored 4 out of 5 for value, 4 out of 5 for warmth, 3 out of 5 for extra features, 3 out of 5 for aesthetics and options, 4 out of 5 for comfort, giving it an overall score of 18 out of 25. In 2nd place was the dry robe at £160, scoring 3 out of 5 for value, 5 out of 5 for warmth, 4 out of 5 for extra features, 4 out of 5 for aesthetics and options, 3 out of 5 for comfort, scoring an overall 19 out of 25. And the winner in 1st place was the change robe at £135. This scored 4 out of 5 for value, 5 out of 5 for warmth, 5 out of 5 for extra features, 3 out of 5 for aesthetics and options, and 5 out of 5 for comfort, giving it an overall score of 22 out of 25.
So the first coat that I'm going to be talking about is the dry robe. You've probably seen this coat everywhere. It is the coat to have, and for very good reason.
Totally forgot that this coat is £160 for the long sleeve version that I'm going to be reviewing today.
I've got the camo with the pink. It is completely waterproof, windproof. It keeps you really, really cozy. I've had it in some terrible and horrible and cold situations, and it's a great coat to have. The outside is 100% recycled nylon and the inside is 100% recycled polyester. So although it's not the softest on the inside, it's really good that Dry Robe are making those steps to be as eco-friendly as possible. It has 2 external pockets, which you can see here. Plenty of room, really, really good for easy access to your keys, phone, wallet, etc. They both can be done up with the zip. Inside, you're going to find one huge pocket, which is perfect for keeping your swimwear in. So when you do it up and you're getting changed, it's easily accessible. Another feature I really liked whilst thinking about getting changed is the sleeves. So if, like me, you do have the long sleeve version, it's really, really easy to just whip open the sleeves. Makes it a lot easier for getting your arms in and out and changing, things like that. And then when you're walking, great, so it up nice and secure. So on the other side, you've got this lovely waterproof pocket for your keys or phone or whatever you want to keep dry, which is fab.
It took me a while to figure out what this is, but it's actually a little access point for if you've got your phone inside, you can put your headphones through here, making it really accessible, which is a feature I really, really liked.
It does up really nicely all the way to the top. One feature it is missing that I would have really liked to have seen is our toggles, because I find it's pretty claustrophobic when it's like this. You might want it a little bit looser, or if you are walking into the wind, it would be really useful to have a toggle to really tighten it up. There's loads and loads of options with Dry Robe, different colours, different sizing. You can get them for your kids, you can get them for your dogs. Overall, it's a really great coat, and you do really get what you pay for. So the next robe I'm going to be looking at is the change robe. I absolutely loved this coat. Straight away I have to put it out there. It's £135 for the long sleeve version. Just like the other comparable robes, it has these great sleeves with the Velcro fastenings, making it really, really easy when you're getting changed. You've got that wider sleeve, which is really, really useful, and then do it up nice and tight when you're out having a walk in the cold or whatever you're doing. So inside you have this enormous pocket, which is great for also, yeah, keeping your swimmers in. So once you've got it in, you've got access to anything you need inside. And then it also has this really great pocket over here, which again has that little hole ready if you needed your phone, you wanted to put your headphones on whilst you're walking. That's a really great feature that I really like. With this coat that I didn't notice with some of the other coats, number one is this windproofing flap, which I didn't think would be that useful until I took it to Scotland, which is where I learned just how useful it was. Just having that extra flap there was so good. It doesn't let any of the cold in. It really is totally windproof, totally waterproof, and just really carefully designed, which is something I really love. And obviously that covers the pockets as well. The pockets are fleece lined, keeping your hands really nice and warm. The zippers obviously have toggles on them as well, so if your hands are really cold or you're wearing big gloves, it's really easy to grab and open them up, which I thought was great. The other feature that I absolutely loved was the option to pull the hood in with these toggles. Again, not something I thought was useful until I was out and the wind is just blowing in your face, and it's really useful to be able to pull it tight. The last feature that I hadn't thought about either is that they all come with a free stuff sack, which didn't seem that necessary to me when I pulled it out of the bag, but it's only when I went on this trip to Scotland that I realised how useful it was. Stuffing it in the sack, chucking it in the back, and not just having this mess of coats everywhere made such a difference. Okay, so the third coat we're going to be looking at is the Srf Dry Polar Edition coat. This one is £87.95, so a little bit cheaper. You'll see that the sleeves are mid-length, really good for getting changed. Got nice space there. This coat's a lot simpler, and actually it's the first coat that I thought felt more like a coat as opposed to a changing robe. So you'll see the fit is a lot more snug. This is a medium as well. I'm, as I mentioned before, 5'6", size 10, and this one feels a lot closer together. It is simpler. It's got two pockets. Again, fleece line, nice and cozy, and on the inside it's missing that big pocket, which for some people might be totally unnecessary. It depends what you're after, but it does still have that nice protective waterproof pocket in here, which is a lovely feature to have. It's got the double zip, and the hood fits nice and snugly. So if you're looking for something that has fewer features but comes in at a lower price point, this could be the coat for you. Its outer shell is wind and water resistant, so not completely weatherproof. But again, if you're just using it to get changed on the beach, then this is the coat for you, because it's so soft and nice and cozy on the inside. So if you're just going from beach to car, then it's a really great choice. The other thing that I really liked about this coat is that it is by far the lightest. So if you are off on a trip somewhere, it folds up far smaller than the other coats and is a lot lighter to carry. So it could be a really good autumn choice if you're thinking you're not going to be in it year round, but just want something to tide you over. I'd really recommend this coat.
And it also comes in red too.
The The next coat I'm going to be talking about is the Salty Earth, and they're a Brighton-based company. I think they're two best friends, which was lovely. It's nice to support a local business, really exciting. This comes in again at a lower price point. These coats are £80, which I think is really good value for what you're getting. By far and away, this is the coat that I get complimented on the most whenever I wear it, thanks to the enormous amazing logo on the back. I think functionality is really important, but it's also really nice when you've got something that makes it stand out, and I absolutely love that logo, and it's always a talking point, so very excited. It has the waterproof and windproof outer shell, keeping it really cozy. That lovely soft fleece lined inside, again really keeping you nice and warm. This coat seems to come up larger than the other coats. I think I've got a medium in all sizes, but this one's a lot roomier, which was great if you're using it to get changed, which is a feature I really liked. The outside has two fleece lined pockets, great for your keys and wallets and phones and everything that can go into a pocket. The hood, although it doesn't have toggles, keeps you really well protected, not too claustrophobic. And as mentioned before, it just comes with long sleeves, again, Velcro straps, so you can choose how snug you'd like it to fit. The inside of the coat, again, really nice and soft, cosy inside, and just has the one pocket. But again, it's got that zip, fully waterproof, keeping everything really snug inside. These guys have a couple of colours, a range of colours. I think they've got the black one, a blue one, and a green one, which is coming soon. So I'm really excited to see that. It seems worth it just to buy it for the amazing logo. So the last coat I'm going to be talking about in this review is the 2 Bare Feet Weatherproof Robe. Now, it comes in two choices. You've got the ice blue and also the royal blue. It is by far the cheapest price point at £64.99, making it a really budget-friendly coat. For that money, you're getting some really great features. You're missing out in a few other areas, but this might not matter.
Although the hood doesn't have toggles, it still holds its form quite nicely and is roomy without being too claustrophobic.
I think the first feature that you are really missing out on, if it's important to you, is the Velcro sleeves. So I really like to wear my dry robes, change robes as a coat. I wear them out hiking, I wear them to the beach, I wear them to the shops. And I think for me, the massive sleeves would be an issue, but for some people not so much. If you're just using it to get changed, again, from beach to car, doesn't really matter. It has the 2 fleece lined pockets, and something I really liked about this coat was the keychain that comes with it. It comes with a hook for your keys, which it was the only robe that had that, so that was a feature I really liked. We come down to the zip. Once inside, you've got the fleecy inside. This one's not as soft as some of the others. Again, might not matter. You've got the zipped pocket, hole for your headphones. The A4 fleece pocket over here for your swimmers and everything inside it. This coat came up a little bit larger again, which if you're using it just to get changed, great. It's really roomy, really great for the car parks and getting changed. This to me feels more like a spring autumn coat. It's not as warm, it's not as cozy, but that doesn't matter if you're just using it as a changing robe. And again, at £64.99, I don't think you can argue with it. Right, that's me done. 5 reviews. I hope some of that was helpful. Let me know if there's anything else I can answer. I'm always on Instagram. What's up, Lucy? I'm pretty good at replying on there. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Could I be wearing any more robes?